Renowned psychologist Leonard Sacks warns parents the three reasons today's boys are not becoming men. We all say that boys, no matter how much they grow up, are always children at heart, but there comes a time when they are called to act as men. Pediatrician, psychologist, and author of family counseling books, Dr. Leonard Sacks, one of the most accomplished in America, is best suited to explain what's happening to today's boys and is putting obstacles in their maturation. He states, in fact, that he's particularly worried about this situation, as he says today's young people lack motivation. What's wrong with that? Video games, drug overuse, and the rise of parents who don't want to be real forms of authority in the home. He even explains what parents should do to stop this epidemic. Today's boys are less educated than girls, he says. The first reading emerges if we look at their academic performance. Surveys of teenagers in the 1980s regarding who likes to read books in their free time showed that the differences between boys and girls was very small. Recently, a corresponding survey showed that there is a huge gap between the two sexes, although the percentage of girls who read books has fallen. However, regardless of ethnicity, race, or economic status, boys today are simply not reading. Rich parents think they are exempt from the statistic, but they are wrong. It's also characteristic that 57% of the graduates from American universities last year were women, while among the excellent graduates, the ratio was 2 women for 1 man. 40 years ago, male university graduates far outnumbered the female graduates. Also, girls who do internships during their studies far outnumber the boys on all continents. Finally, boys today are more likely to drop out than girls. Why is this happening? Because boys refuse to commit. They think that progressing in their studies already at school is not cool and not masculine. The aggravating role of video games, as explained by Dr. Sacks, video games shift motivation. As scientists have found, more than 6 hours a week of playing video games can have significant harmful effects on a child's academic progress. A child, for example, who spends more than 20 hours per week playing video games performs much worse in school than one who plays only 5 hours a week. So where are the boys being taken? In displacement. That is, they don't do they do other things they should, such as sleep and study. They are only motivated to get to the next Minecraft track, not to do well in English grammar. If in fact they hang out with other boys with similar interests, then their chances of progressing in school decreases even more. And what should parents do about this? Parents, according to Dr. Sacks, should cut down on video games. It does not make sense to leave this responsibility to their boys. After all, a boy cannot tell his friends that he quit the video game because research showed blah, blah, blah. But it can say that my bad dad shut down my computer after 40 minutes. Children should not be in front of the computer for more than 40 minutes a day, especially on school days, and no more than an hour at weekends. They should not play games aimed at adults. They should not be playing games that give points every time they kill someone. They should not have a computer in their bedroom. In fact, there shouldn't be no screen in their bedroom. Children should be out in the open, otherwise, how will the parent be in the right mind to enforce these rules? Most parents shudder at the idea that they will have to fight with their child to let go of the tablet. Most parents are afraid of their children, something that was unthinkable 40 years ago. The danger of excessive drug consumption. Today's children are on far more drugs than the past, of many which contain amphetamine and methylphenidate. A large percentage of these drugs are given to children with ADHD, and these substances can destroy the brain's mobilization center. Do you know how many 27-year-olds today spend their day playing video games from morning to night and watching porn, where they have neither a job nor a girlfriend? And this tends to become the new normal. Many of these children have been on high doses of medication since childhood. Is it just the medication? No. But countless studies show that they can be burdensome. What does he advise parents after all? Dr. Sacks underlines, don't be afraid to do their job and be overly strict if that's necessary at times. If it is wrong for children to take mobile phones to bed, take it back at 9 o'clock at night and give it again in the morning. Also, put your kids to bed early. We'd have far fewer ADHD diagnoses if kids got at least 9 hours of sleep every night, and children would sleep more if they did not have electronic devices in their rooms. And this I've translated from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.